character. And GTA 6, I
What's up,
imagine,
guys?
will
This is
break
Berg
all of
Music,
the
and
records,
today we're
not
going to be
just in
reacting to
video
the
games,
GTA
but
6
in
trailer.
general.
It was unfortunately.
The long-awaited GTA 6 trailer is coming out. And boy would I be sad if it doesn't have realistic physics. Having played all the previous Grand Theft Auto games, one thing that I always wanted added to those games is realistic physics. I don't mean the kind of physics where you run people over, although that's also fun. I mean destruction physics, where you can destroy pretty much anything, including buildings. And so, I decided to take matters into my own hands. I downloaded a model of CJ, who is the main character in GTA San Andreas. Now, it may not be very obvious, but if you look very closely, you'll see that this character is actually white. It's like CJ poured a bucket of white paint over his head. But don't worry, I promise we'll fix that later on in the video. So we're gonna drop our character here, and right away we're gonna run into a problem. He's looking stiff AF. Fixing that is pretty simple. Need to get this node here, and then we'll connect these two together. Once we get the length of that vector, connect these two together. And boom! Oh, okay, that didn't really work. Now he just looks like he's flying. Either that or he's doing the Naruto run. After doing some questionable things to his bones, I ended up with this. And this is somehow worse than what we started with, but I think it's funny, so I'm gonna keep it. To enjoy all the chaos and destruction, I'm gonna make the character a bit overpowered. I mean, come on. What's a game about destroying things if you can't throw things around? It's like a wise man once said. If there is something you should destroy, you should eat it. Luckily, I've already implemented this feature in another game, so I'm just gonna steal all the code from there. And by code, I mean all this stuff. I promise I know how to code, but this stuff is easier. If you're still watching this video, you're probably waiting for some destruction, but bear with me here, okay? Bear with me. So now we have telekinesis, but it's a bit weak. So let's increase the power level to 9000. Whoa, okay, that's more like it. Now all the pieces are in place, so we can finally get to the fun part. Now I hear you ask, why is there a huge cube in the middle of nowhere? And that's a good question, and this is why. It's because it's made of about 100,000 tiny pieces, and we're about to demolish it. So let's grab this, and shoot it through the wall. Okay, that didn't do anything. Okay, so I think I fixed it. Let's try it again. Holy sh... Okay, now I'm 100% sure it's gonna work. 3, 2, 1... Oh, look, it fractured! But I don't think we had enough power in that throw. So let's increase the power level to 50,000. Okay, here goes nothing. Whoa, look at that! Oh my god. 3, 2, 1. Whew, it went through. I'm having way more fun with this than I should be. Okay, moving on. Now, in case you haven't noticed, this isn't a building. It's just a white cube. And I don't want to settle for a white cube. I want to destroy an actual building. Cube, bad. Building, good. Before we get to that though, I'm just gonna fix our character here, because he looks like a marble statue that just came to life. So we connect this to that, and we're done. We're not done, because I accidentally put his jeans on his feet. And now he looks like an actual human being with a broken spine and a broken neck. For the building, I'm just gonna use Quixel Bridge, which is basically Unreal Engine's free asset library. Okay, scratch that. I couldn't find the building, so I had to make it myself. But now we're back on track, so I'm gonna fracture it into 500 by 500 pieces. Time to test it out. I'm worried my PC is gonna crash. Okay. Woo! Oh my god, I'm going to increase this to 2000 by 2000. Look at this, that's crazy. If you don't hear from me again, my computer exploded and I died. Oh my, okay, I need to get closer to the action. Now this ball is very tiny. It reminds me of something. I'm gonna transform it into an actual wrecking ball. Oh my, look at that. Oh, look at all that rubble. That's crazy. I was gonna turn this into a game where you have to destroy buildings, but the GTA 6 trend is dying faster than my hopes of a good future, so I decided not to. But there is one last thing that I want to do. So I have a fox statue here, and just for a size comparison, this is the building we were playing with earlier. So I'm gonna break this giant statue into 100,000 by 100,000 tiny pieces. Just the side of it now looks scary. I don't know if my computer is gonna be able to handle it, but you know, what's the worst that could happen?